A delegation of 8 ambassadors from the European Union delegation in Uganda visited Kisoro District, where they met with district leaders before heading to Nyakabande Refugee Transit Center, where they also met humanitarian workers and new refugee arrivals from the DRC. The delegation led by Jan Sadek, the European Union ambassador to Uganda, included ambassadors from Belgium, Denmark, France, the Netherlands, Italy, Sweden and Germany. Matthew Crenstill, the UNHCR representative in Uganda, said that with the unpredictable refugee situation in the area and the recent closure of the Nyakabande Holding Center, there is need to expand the transit center to avoid space challenges in the future.
Some of the challenges were put to them, including expansion of the facilities there to be able to host more people. Like you rightly mentioned, if we have the tempo of the influx increasing, we may have to host more people at a time. So one of the requests that was made to the delegation was to help to improve on the facilities there and expand those facilities so that we'll be able to host more and more refugees if we have a bigger influx coming in.
Crenstill noted that the closure of the Nyakabande Holding Center in November 2022 helped them in reducing the burden they had with the asylum seekers in Kisoro District. However, he added that improving the transit center would be ideal since it is the only available area before the refugees move to the settlements.
As you can well appreciate, look at how it is organized now. At that time, we were spending about $500,000 every month just to keep people at the center in conditions that were not very good. I'm sure you know about that. People had stayed there from end of March until it was closed in October for many of them. Since it was not designed to be a camp, there were makeshift structures here and there, so sanitation was not that good. Health provision could have been improved.
About 146,000 refugees were received in Uganda from DRC and South Sudan from 2022. According to Pauline Abina, the refugee desk officer in the office of the Prime Minister Mbarara, if the refugee members increase beyond what the holding center can accommodate, they will consider working with the Kisoro District authorities to find a temporary space to accommodate them.
We of course sometimes get the sudden increase of numbers due to the unexpected influxes, but I think in terms of space, like you have raised, we've been able to manage and we've been able to adjust. First of all, the current space that we have is adequate, but in the event that the numbers surpass the current space available, we always liaise with the district authorities to give an extension.
Abina says that acute financial challenges continue to affect Uganda's refugee response plan, and she called for more funding.
I think overall is the financial challenge which cuts across way beyond even the transit center. It also affects even the reception and the settlements. And of course, like I said earlier on, the humanitarian response funding comes mostly through the donors.
Peruth Natumanya-Bampa, the Deputy Director Program Operations at Save the Children International, says that in most refugee settlements, children face challenges accessing education and therefore more needs to be done.
The ways we can improve this is trying to set up at least some educational facilities in the resettlement so that children can be able to access services, and also one of the accelerated education program is kind of a bridging camp to make children catch up on the lost time.
In September, the UNHCR said it urgently needed at least 250 billion shillings for life-saving assistance and services amid surging humanitarian needs for the 96,000 refugees who fled to Uganda in 2022.